What's up? So, played just a little more after where we ended on the last one, and I got this wolf summon now. You can summon up to 3, I think, maybe more depending on your mana. I don't know. And then you can actually get them to like sick them. That one's a little confused, I guess. But they didn't do too bad. I sent them after 3 corpse eaters over here. If you're interested in those, they're in the right here at this blood lake or whatever. There's a cave like right around, I think that's where it was. Yeah, it was like right around here somewhere. And then we came out like right over here. I don't know why it's not marked, but there's a cave entrance here and like here, and there's like a giant mole you fight. It's like a little mini boss in there. Anyways, interesting. It only requires 1 spirituality, so try it out for a little bit. I noticed I was using my dodge more than my shield, so just decided to use the wolf summon in the other hand. $68 lockpicks left. Nice. I didn't know I had that many. Flame torrent. We already got that one. Hex bow. Two spirituality. I'll do additional 5 magic damage. Let's try it out. We could throw our next point in spiritual. The wolves go away if I switch? No. Interesting. I guess I just can't sick them on whatever. Come on, boys. Oh, I was about to attack them. They do spawn in front of you, I've noticed that. If you're running. This is where we got the horse right here. Let's see. So it's right here on the map. I want to go back to the blood lake though. How many do we have? 20. Like I said in the last one, there's like a little boss under the blood lake. I think we could take him on now. Unless he's, you know, super leveled up like the guy with the big shield and red sword. You can get blood transfusion from that statue too if you interact with it. Oh, cool. They can swim too. Nice. This will make this fight a lot easier, I think. This dude's kind of creepy. Oh shit. It's like a blood eagle. Viking blood eagle.
You shouldn't be here. This is no place for the living. Poor sod. I pity you. You should not ask me. The Druids created this place. They called it We All Wanted to See the Garden, to learn something from those cunning vermin. I doubt they expected such an outcome themselves. I cannot. I am bound to it for eternity. The slaughter has come to pass. A foul affair. Brutal beyond measure. Many lives reduced to one. Just me. All on my lonesome. Humans have a rather dreadful tendency to descend into madness, especially when forced to live among others in a cage like that one. You could try counting. I grew tired of that long ago. We slaughtered one another until, after countless... Poor Alice and Edan. Those were the last two I killed. Those... It's staggering, isn't it? How... I think my name was Mallory. I wonder, in that dream, a beautiful, towering, and so, this is what I found. I suppose it's what lies beyond those ever watching, ever listening doors. They wait for our next move when we finish our little... That's a good question, but I do not know the answer. I've grown weary of seeking it. Too much time spent in a loop of nasty thought. Perhaps we should finish our conversation. If I could ask you one thing, try. Just try. I truly wish to leave this place for...
The fuck, are they not gonna fight him? Can I get some help, boys? Yeah, they didn't help at all. What the fuck? I don't want to go through that whole conversation again. You all can just fuck off if you're not gonna help any more than that. How do I dismiss them? I wonder. It's not letting me. It's gonna be hard without...
You shouldn't. the slow many. You, we put it. You, we, I cannot. I, it, they were. That's a super. If I try.
Oh, come on. Fuck. I got you. Rest in piss, Mallory. And you can go away. I don't need you anymore if you're not going to help. I did play through this part in the early access. I don't remember. Yeah, those. There are ghost things. They die when they hit you, though, so. I kind of remember just tanking them to the face like they couldn't. I had trouble hitting them, so. The wolves will probably take a lot of it. I'm just gonna mute and play. I got a headache, so.
The seal. The key. Look, have you... Behold, the garden suffers. No point in pursuing. Where could the sea...
What a grim moment this is. I had hoped that poor wretch Mallory would be... Of course, I should feel obliged to greet you at the very beginning. My name is Pridwin, and I am the last druid in this garden. I believe the wretch named Mallory deeply hoped that you would be the one to end his life, and he was not mistaken. After all his waiting, something he hoped for. We believed that only one whose heart burns with a powerful desire to find answers. The gate never opened for anyone before. After the bat, but it did not. So he waited. No, we were never certain he was the one we were looking for. We feared letting in, so the soil began to drink blood. The garden started to change. We had no say in the matter. Other druids of... At a certain point, we reached an impasse. We realized we lacked an external factor. Someone with a different perspective. Living matter with which we could collaborate. I know what this place used to be. I assume this is the answer to the meaning. The first resurrection of Arthur shattered our understanding of the eternal cycle. It was beyond our comprehension. We needed to take a step back, and for that we needed a place of peace. The idea of a garden reminded us of the quiet murmur, and so we created the garden. We really believed that we could reinvent humanity in a world like that. Not in the way I expected, but yes, I have found the answers. The source of our doom is humanity itself. It's an infinite jest and the perfect tragedy of our lives. That which we never truly know what we are, or the nature of our lives, until we succumb to corruption. Only then does everything begin to appear as it truly is. This place is like a terrifying mirror, and so it will remain, unless something is done to change it. What has already happened cannot be undone. There is only one thing left. There is a sealed gate. Whether to face this terror, or if you consider that to be your path. Abomination born from a futile and wasted life, the child of our vain pursuits. I have nothing more to offer you, Seeker.
I was hoping he'd offer me that spear. It looks pretty cool. And I'm using a spear, so... we're gonna go fight what's beyond the door, I guess. I'm gonna mute back. My head's pounding, but I'm having fun, so I'm gonna keep playing. I never went beyond the door. I don't know if I just couldn't because it was early access or what, but I didn't think I had the option to. We'll see how this goes. I'll probably be back on in a little bit.
The sealed gate.
You have returned. You reek of blood. You reek of purification. You've killed our child and set the... So, now at last, let the flower bloom in all its beauty. Thank you.
Let's go. I knew we were gonna get it. This is like too cool to not get. Be something cool. Increases physical damage by 100% when below 50% max man. That's perfect with my dogs, because anytime they're out, we're below 50%. So, yeah, that's fantastic. I like how they all have different movesets too. Which way's faster? Probably this one. Or maybe we can campfire out of here. No. Maybe outside. Keep forgetting I got unlimited sprint when we're not in combat. That little on the bottom left, that little 2 with the feet, that's stayed there. That's I got that, I think, from the deer antler thing. So it's kind of wild. He filled that whole lake with all the blood of the people he kills. I guess that's what it's supposed to be. Because this is like a druid thing, right? Not like a... It didn't say. Alright, we can test our spear out. I'm gonna miss having the bleed, but it's still pretty cool. Definitely want the cobwebs. This is two-handed though, isn't it? I need to check before I level any. Yeah. So that'll unequip it. Damn. I've been leveling one-handed stuff mostly. Four, 3, 2. Grips it real high up. More realistic than where they grip them in a lot of games, but that looks pretty high. Oh, we got 2 points. Shit. What was it we were trying to meet the requirements for? I think we needed 5 endurance for something. Perception, dude. increases physical damage by 2% for each point of your weapon's weight. Each point. Does it mean like pounds or units of weight? Because if you had like a 30-pound weapon, does it mean you do 60% more damage? That doesn't seem right. If it is, that's really good. Actually, let's look at spirituality too. Your summons gain health regeneration equal to 10% of your mana regeneration. Yeah, I don't really need any of those right now. Be more useful later. Do want to upgrade stealth too. Taking lethal damage makes you invisible. Oh, come on. Dude's always sleeping.
If you're here to see the healer, don't bother. He's a quack and a butcher who likes to watch people and I mean it! He's a know-it-all from Camelot, but the truth... All of those academic types think they're better than us village folk. Just 'cause... I came to him with a toothache, asked him to make me something for the pain. He said my tooth is rotten, and then sent me to Sounds like horse crap. My grandma... She knew how to make a proper potion for toothache. If I were any good at mixing... I even gave him my grandma's recipe. No, Heber took it, the plonker. Said if I don't know how to make it, I shouldn't have it. And that he doesn't want some questionable... You will? Oh, you're a lifesaver. Tooth saver, yeah? No matter.
Please, state your business. That's the carcass of Fingerless Comb, isn't it? They've been hunting him for the slaughter of 2 keepers, and now they finally got him. Well, you have. Here's your... Go, the hunter wait. Again, you... Go, the hunter...
I like it when things are quiet.
shit. Another mouth to feed. Tear gas must have been off his rocker. I'm serious. If we don't open the key... Not that I can't cook them in a way that makes you think it's chicken. It's a good thing you didn't start with calm down. Yeah, I'm pissed off. Because our gracious sovereigns, they say they're running from the weirdness. So now I have even more hungry mouths to feed. And since the captain ordered... Of course, I can make you 1,000 different dishes based on fish and crowds. Oh, this is new. Maybe we'll get along after all. Wow, an adventurer, are you? Ah, I'm good for now. But if you... And, as a sign of goodwill, I'll allow you.
Oh, you're trying to piss me off, aren't you? If you don't like my food, then get... What do you think they serve on the coast? The same damn thing as here. Bloody... In the fishing village. That's where the guards retire, to sit on their asses and fart. Then go sit there for a week or two, if you're such an adventurer. Let's see if boredom... Hell no. I'd rather stay useful here and drop dead at my stove than waste. If someone's still fit to work but chooses to laze around all day instead, they should be...
heading to the village. Take this medicine to my father, will you? Goban is, loud. I can't promise that talking to him will be any fun.
Ah, he used to serve too. In fact, he was the
But a father is a father, right? We may hate each other.
because he received orders not to let any keeper through without a pass. And I don't have one. I've already used mine. When that idiot gets an order, he's like a priest who stumbled into an orgy. He's got a stick. If I had a gold coin for every time someone asked me that... Look, it's Camelot's orders. I get paid to follow. If they want to throw money at us to keep up appearances, that's their... If Haber doesn't know, then I don't. Not all keepers have been here their entire life, you know? He got me before he joined the Horde. Serves me right for wanting to find him, stupid son of a bitch. Well, no, of course not. We're not pre... A woman can be an old crone and still devote herself to the All-Mother. Old enough to hold a sword, we all got different roles around the keep, sure. But at the core... I don't know. Following my old man here was all I ever wanted. I tried picturing myself as a husband. I wouldn't know how to raise a kid. I'd just... see you around.
Oh, Mother have mercy. Not another one. That's just my luck. Take the post turning, they told me. What a load of crap. There's always something. If it's not the deck... Well, to be fair, he only bit one person. Now both of them are sick. Haber's got no clue what's wrong. So, he's sitting in a cage. His wife's crying all day and everyone's pissed. No need to tell me that. But I can't just go back. I'd rather sit here and hope everything works itself out. So whether it's me or them. The deck? Nah, just old wood. Oh, Dara's always busy with his lighthouse, and every time I try to do it myself, I can't even sneak out to the tavern because last time some rich bint started complaining that everything here smells of... That's a seaside village! What else? You do that? That would be a huge... Truth be told, I don't know why they want it so badly. But, well, you know how it is with old folks. I'd pay if I could, but this was supposed to be my job. Not exactly standard keeper knowledge. Oh, she's a real piece of work, that one. Her name... She came here with her husband. You know, sometimes I regret not getting married. But if I had a wife like her... Please...
What do you want? Well, I'll have to disappoint you. My Cole... So you really don't know? If you're not from here, just know something is poisoning his mind and soul. I don't know what it is. One evening there was a quarrel between our group. They had a bit too much to drink, and they hurled insults at us, saying there's no place for us here. That we should just get the hell out of here because things are hard for everyone. Hard? Sure. I bet that bunch of wimps wouldn't last a week outside. All they do is sit in... Well... Cole, he attacked that keeper and bit him. It was serious, but the keeper survived. Afterwards, they chained Cole up and locked him in a cage. His condition started to worsen. They bastards. This might sound silly, but before we reached the keep, in the morning, We realised everyone had a strange Cole started acting weird. We set up camp near the Arch Spire. We hoped that bandits wouldn't dare to venture into a place like that. With everything that's been happening lately, I'm ready to believe in...
Excuse me, could you get me a clean glass? And I mean clean, not just... I'm not sure. I don't mean to say that you peasants all look the same, but you have to understand it's quite difficult for people like me to tell anyone, especially since there seems to be so many people like you here. I thought the South was supposed to be more secluded. Well, I'm sorry if you felt offended. Well...
Beer from Kunacht, wine from Farshire, moonshine, only low. No, I don't recall anything. No, listen. I don't know what's going on. Half of them couldn't tell the quartermaster's seal from a pile of horse dung someone stepped on. But that means... no. Impossible. What if... I've no idea how you found out about it. Siji. Aye, of course I have. I didn't just throw them in some cabinet. I was afraid they'd fall. He was a good man. Here, after what you said, I assume you'll make good use of them. Things are getting weirder and weirder now. Well, he died like he lived, with a tankard in his hand. The boys always said Siji was a friend with 5 others. He was a prankster like no other. Once, he slipped a rotten egg into the quarter... No problem. Listen, if by some miracle you really talked with Sigibald... I don't under...
Well, I'm...
You remember Sewell Firstfoot's tomb? Used to be a popular pilgrimage spot, but ever since the flooding, nobody's been out there.
Yeah, it's a damn shame. The whole place is forgotten.
Hello, child. I can see that you're not of noble blood. Oh, no need to tell me that. I've tutored the children of aristocrats. No, and you don't look like one of the locals. My name is Lady Elaine. I oversee the Farsh. Oh, biding my time. until a brave adventurer with a death wish comes. Oh, surprising. I'm looking for someone who will help me find a. I came to the Horns of the South because I found a fascinating book. It referred to a certain object. A figure, most likely. Apparently, it can be found on the ship called Andraste, which sank over. However, when I asked those nincompoops about, they said that the Andraste wasn't carrying anything of value, and even if it was, they wouldn't freeze their butts off in those. The Last Voyage of the Andraste by Elvis the Lightkeeper. He was one of the more but it's best if you read it yourself. You read it very carefully, and after you're done, come to me, and I'll tell you more. And they say young people don't want to learn anything. And? Oh, splendid, splendid. Oh, it's an according to Elvis the Lightkeeper, in the mine near the Horns of the South, they found some. And you're telling me. Come back when you've done. Have you read? Good. Come back. Have you? Good. That's right. This is the artifact I'm looking for. One that according to Elvis's description, the figure is smaller than a menhir. Were it small, it would probably have been placed in Captain Lex's quarters instead. Good. Next question. What was the Correct. Be very careful with what I'm about to tell you. But some believe Captain Lex must have thought they'd pay him generously for a four-dweller artifact. Last question. Yes, you did well, child. I can see that you were paying attention. According to Elvis, but if you want to know more, ask your keeper friends. Now, all you need to do is find the wreck of the... Oh, if only I knew. It must have happened somewhere on the way between the Horns of the South. In the Horns of the South Museum, there are some extremely interesting books and documents lying around and collecting dust. Can you... Among them, you'll find the Andraste's logbook, which was saved by Elvis. I've read it, of course, but I know nothing about sailing. Go to the Horns of the South Museum, read the logbook, and then tell me whether you managed to...
from around here, are you? Come on. Don't know. Now that I believe. I remember when we were held in the same regard as camel, not taken in wimps. It's nothing like the old days. Filth everywhere, and it reeks of fish. Not that long ago, we used to scare kids with stories about the weirdness. But now, honestly, I'm done with it all. Don't even get me started. Fergus always claims he's busy, but for the life of me, I can't figure out. I talk to Riderick from the museum sometimes, but that one's a real know-it-all. We always end up arguing about it. If you ask me, they're all just as bad as each other. It's never gonna be the same again. Of course I do. And pilgrims would visit the All-Mother's Temple and Excalibur, and end up in the village. It broke my heart when I heard about the flooding. I said, it doesn't matter now, who did or didn't do. We had a beautiful tradition. Choosing new keepers was you had to lie down and sleep in a special spot. But that's all I'm gonna say. Now go on, leave me, like everyone else has. There's nobody left with any sense to talk to.
Buy something or bugger off. Unless you've already bought from Orla. Then just... I wouldn't mind knowing that myself. She stole a lucrative business contract out from under me and my family. Everyone's always yammering about Timberwall. Timber this, timber that. Bugger them all. Remember. Yes, Kunakt. From a merchant family, to be specific. Oh, I've always... But I broke my leg. Badly. After the accident, I was stuck at home, sitting on my ass and looking after the books. You've never heard of them? They're a guild of explorers. They travel across Avalon, documenting all the lost and forgotten. That's what LSA and I dreamed of. Oh yeah? Maybe you wouldn't know a good thing if it bit you. I swear. First thing I did when I arrived was ask the locals what this village is called. There's also a sunken village nearby. So I asked what it was called before it was flooded. How do you even work?
Wish Morris were here with me already. Do you need help settling in, dear? This isn't the best day to... What a nasty business with that boy. A dream. I'm sorry, dear. Oh, I'm not sure, love. I don't move around too much. I just heard about him and Patrice makes such a lovely young couple. I'm sorry, dear. You see, I was born in Little Grove and thought I would live out the rest of my life there. We never wanted to see the world. That's what people say, but I never agreed. I weathered many. Avalon taught us to cherish the little joys of our everyday life. Without those, Little Grove was raided by bandits, a local gang that had been terrorizing their leader, Bald Kate they called her, somehow got hold of a branding iron used to mark outlaws. After pillaging of that way, Kate made sure nobody would ever help them, and that they'd have no choice but to turn to her. My Morris used to be a skilled tanner. Yes, I asked him to. He wanted to run with me, but he was still feverish after the branding. I was worried. Now, I don't have many kind words for Kate, but she doesn't like her efforts to go to waste. As long as I hated leaving him there, and I hate to think of what she's making him do. Look at me, love. I'm just an old woman. She has no need for useless mouths to feed. And Morris, well, I'm starting to fear we'll have to wait for... Of course I did. Right after I got here. But I've heard rumours that the gate is always shut, and the keepers are forbidden to... From what I've heard, they decided to stay in Little Grove for a while, drinking my side. Not like they have to worry about the authorities. The only ones we saw were the Camelot tax collectors. Other than that, not a uniform in sight since I was... Oh, Mother bless you, my dear. That's all I could ask. At first, don't get me wrong, none of us wants... Be careful out...
Wish I'd stayed asleep.
Something happened. Frang doesn't know dream. Frang calls them vision, alone, surrounded by wolves. They were no aggressive. Then, I caught the scent of blood and followed it. But I didn't know...
Still here, still breathing. The sun doesn't rise the same anymore. I've already told you I'm not going anywhere. Oh, I don't know you. You could have chosen a better time to come here. Well... What? The people are making a fuss. A dream is just a dream.
You've come to put me in...
What?
Such a mess, isn't it? Cola's all right, and Betrayed... Anyway, I'm a... Frang? That boy is golden, I'm telling you. Only once did I see him angry, and whoa, that was something. He sure did. I nicked Dugald's roast squirrel. It was the last one. Supposed to be. Normally, Dugald would tear me a new one. You know how it is. Miller's blood. But when Frang lunged at me, Dugald was speechless, completely shocked. Frang, a thief? Nah, not a chance. He's got principles. they were to hang him, I'd take his place. Well, no. Aye, there was a dream. When we woke up, we realized that every one of us had a weird night. I was out in the wild. I had this feeling, but it was Col who really had it rough. Poor sod was moping around afterwards like... No, he didn't talk to me or anyone else in the group. Yes and no, to be honest. And back then, an awful lot. But this time, I don't know. It felt different. He didn't even bother chatting with the trees. Normally, they're a good couple. A real match, if you ask me.
Just passing through. Bloody hell, look at this! The old place is it. They do nothing but shuffle around, stare at walls and sleep under leak. I'm telling you, if I was still working here, this place wouldn't be falling apart. Ah, and who are you? What you want? You another one? I bloody knew it. Retirement my arse. At least when I was still working, there was always something to do. Now, so... One day, my boy got it into his stupid head that old Gaban is ill. They're all telling me I should do something about it, or else I'm done for. I'll be dead as a doornail in no time. Ha! Like hell I will. I'm still here, ain't I? I've served my time. I've lived me life. And now you can all kiss my... Peace and quiet. Good one. I'll only have my peace and quiet when I'm finally dead, and that ain't gonna happen soon. At least when I'm with Finley, I don't need to listen to his nagging. Listen, they wanted Heaver, that healer from the keep, to come here. He did. They wanted him to look me over. He did. Then he just threw up his hands, mumbled something to himself, and that was it. Hell, I should have been an healer. Wouldn't mind going around being a pain in everyone's arse for a living. These herbs. No idea what they're for. Heber said he doesn't know what's wrong with me. So there's no illness. Ah, good thing that at least the one guy who hangs around... Yeah, right. He'd better... you sure have a lot of questions. Grab me a drink first, then we'll see. Ah. So, what was your question? Hold on. Finley is not my caregiver. He's my helper at most. Hey, first of all, I'm not a cripple who needs a decrepit dimwit running round after me. Secondly, Do you know the problem with having a helper who's mute? He doesn't bloody talk. I mean, it's not all bad. At least I don't have to listen to even more bullshit. He puffs up like a marshmallow every time he tries to say Getting a bit too interested, aren't you? Ah. That's what he says anyway. But yeah, he's my blood. Eager like me, and look at that bulbous nose. Won't disown what's clearly mine. But I ain't gonna talk with a stranger. It's like half the blighters here don't have working peckers, or they've never even touched a woman. Why the sudden interest? Maybe if you bring me a drink, I'll humor you. Ah. You see, back in the day, being a keeper was a serious business. Now, don't even get me started. Nowadays, lads get brought here by their own kin when they've had enough of them. Or they think the horns can hide them from the look. No, back in my day, there was none of this stuff. My girl cried when I left her, but... how was I supposed to know she had a bloody bun in the oven? By the time... Heck knows what he came here for. That's not my problem anymore. You sure have a lot of questions. I'm starting to like you, stranger. I like me brothers in arms back in my glory days. Good lads, every damn one of them. Tough as nails, loyal to a fault. A kind of men you'd want beside you in the darkest holes of Avalon. But they're gone now, all of them. The old captain got it in his head to send us down to rediscover some mouldy tunnels under the keep. Damn fool mission that was. We went in together, but I was the only one to come back out. I can still see all their faces when I close my eyes. A hard loss it was, but I'm still here. Oh, some days I wonder why. Curious, aren't you? Fetch me... Those tunnels, right. Well, me and the lads went down there to check if we could repurpose them under the horns. Damn fool mission that was. But here wasn't just some empty caves. There were monsters, straight out of Age of Legends. Sick stuff. Stuff to get under your skin. Looked like... hell. Memories all twisted up now. Like a bloody nightmare mixed with shadows that don't belong. Want to know more? Speak with Fergus. He's in charge of this shit show now. Now, I propose a toast to those lost souls. This one's on me. Peace, you say. Problem is, sometimes I think they never died. They haunt me in my dreams, you know. Bloody bastards. I swear I wanted to go back and retrieve their bodies. But our late captain, make Grindelows piss on his grave, forbade me from going back. But when I drink, I usually pass out, and then I don't remember my dreams. So, I drink. My brothers deserved better. Those lads deserve...
Alright. I think I'm gonna hop off here soon. I'm gonna go try to fight that one dude one more time with our new setup. So, we'll see how it goes. I think this is the closest one. Damn it. Thought I had him. It's just one hit. You're done. His sword's so good, though. Why won't the dogs help at all? It's stupid.
But now, you look, you just, I'm more.
Don't let them hit you right off the bat, because then it's like they're outside and they can't get in. We need it on our other weapon now. Oh, he already hit me. Cool. Alright, now we can pop this and then go right into damage dealt, damage taken, or significant. Well, we might as well, because we're gonna die with one hit. That was pathetic. That was so pathetic on my part. All that setup and then just get bodied on while I'm in while he's in slow mo.
If you just, I'm more than.
Oh, shit. I've done this. I just don't know if it's just because he's like way harder in that full game, you know. Increases life still? Does that mean if you, what if you don't have life still? I guess let's just try it. Forgot to put the poison on though. That sucks. Maybe we could do this. We just can't take any damage. Could I get a hit? It's not even building up on him. I wonder if there's a way to like hop. Nope. Nope. It's not gonna work. Good lord. No! Why am am I even getting excited? There's no way I'm gonna beat him. Oh, nice whiff there. Definitely faster than him. I'd like to see what the poison does, though, if we can. Let's just let him kill me and then. Whatever that move is, it's just a one-hitter quitter. Looks like he's hitting with his shield, too. Okay. The wolves do not seem to be helping whatsoever. Maybe I need to spawn them because they're like outside that little circle. Stay right there, dudes. Alright. Oh, okay, yeah, there we go. Alright, that's what I wanted. Now, I can get them going. We can take him out. He's gonna one-shot him, but we can keep bringing him back. What is this, these grub worms, man? Lock stamina 100% for 60 seconds. Oh shit, almost forgot. What the fuck? How did he already kill all my wolves? Oh man, that is working him though. Poison's priority gone. No, it wasn't. Oh! Oh, that was terrible. It's only gonna get me so far. It's like the rest is on me. How did he heal? No, you can't let him heal. Oh, this would be... Okay, that's not gonna work either. Fuck, we're gonna have to brainstorm that. Try it again, or just come back later, I guess. I bodied him in the early access. It's just like he's way stronger. His sword's really good though. It was the best thing I found. And I played through most, like, this first region. I didn't see everything, you know, I've already seen stuff I missed, but... Bitch. You a bitch. Oh, I'm stuck. Unstuck. Love how they're just kind of wandering around. If I spawn them over here where he is, though, it seems like they recognize. I could time my dodge is perfect. Oh. Yeah. We'll try it later. I like his helmet too. You get all his shit. So anyways. Later on, fellas. We'll see you guys in the next one. That's cool. I noticed the animations are different too. I should say this before I go. I noticed the animations are actually different based on whether you're in first person or third. It's funny. That's our heavy. And then first, our heavy just looks like this. Second one does that, but just thought it was interesting. Yeah, we'll try again on the next one. What, bitch? You a bitch. Nice swing. I can eat food. That's the one that gets you. Oh, he's bleeding. Can you guys attack him? Holy shit. Oh, there you go. There you go. Now they're clueless again. Oh, this bow's fast. This might be the move. I love the little quick. Problem is he heals, and I can't do damage fast enough. Fuck. Later on. It's not gonna happen.